Hey guys, so I'm not even going to pretend that filming these intros isn't the most awkward thing ever. This is like take 22. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to do this halo smoky eye using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is a recreation of a look by Melanie Annette, and I'll link her video down below. I just love how fall appropriate this is, and I know the lip is a little dark, so you can of course add whatever lip color you want. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I put this together, just stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow base. I'm going to set that using some translucent powder so that my shadows will blend nicely. I'm using the Mercier translucent setting powder and my large fluff Sigma E50 brush. Alright, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe brushes, and I'm going to start with the shade right here, and that's going to be my transition. I'm using my Sigma E40, just a large fluffy blending brush. Putting this all over my crease, up towards my brow bone, just blending it. And just building up the color. Alright, next I'm going to take my Sigma E25 brush. It's just a smaller blending brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to put in the crease as well. Just concentrating it a little bit lower. Keeping it closer to the crease and not blowing it out as much. Going back in with the E40 and a little bit of the original color. Just blend out the edges. Now I'm going to take this just flat shader brush. This is from my Urban Decay electric palette, but any just flat packing brush will work. And I'm going to take this dark brown right here in the palette. And I'm going to put that on the inner and outer corners. Just packing it there. Now I'm going to go switch brushes. I'm going to go back to my E25, take that same dark brown shade, and just use it to make it, just to smoke it out and blend it. using a lighter hand towards the middle to connect the two. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of this shade right here, the same E25, just go over the edges. And then in with the E40. No additional product, just blending. Alright, now I'm going to take a flat synthetic brush and some concealer. I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, just putting a little bit on my hand. And I'm going to use that to like carve out the middle part so that halo really pops. Alright, now I'm going to take a different flat synthetic brush. This one is the Sigma F75 concealer brush. And I'm going to wet it with a little bit of setting spray. And I'm going to go into this gold shade right here. And apply that right on top of where I put the concealer. Alright, I'm going to go back with my Sigma E25 and this shade right here. And just use that to put along the edges to help blend that shade in to the darker brown. I'm just going back in with my finger, making sure that gold really pops. Back with the Sigma E25, just blending along the edges. Alright, now I'm going to show you my little trick to get a sharp edge. I'm going to take a baby wipe, just put my fingernail in there and wipe it. That gives you a nice sharp edge. You can also use tape, but this is just easier for me. Okay, now I'm going to, I'll finish up the eyes after I work on the rest of my face. I'm going to prime my face with the NYX Angel Veil. And for foundation, I'm going to mix the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I like the way these two work when they're mixed together. I just mix them on my hand. I'm going to start with blending with my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. Alright, I'm going to put on another layer with my Beauty Blender, or my Real Techniques sponge. I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to go use my NARS Creamy Concealer. This is the shade Chantilly. I'm going to set everything with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to take my Sigma Large Powder F20 brush, knock the powder off, put it on the rest of my face. Now I'm going to contour with my Kat Von D shade Plus Light palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And lately I've just been contouring with this random brush that I got at Forever 21. And then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush. It's their angled blush brush with the same. I'm going to mix this shade and this shade. Temples. Jawline. And my nose. Alright, I'm going to go back in with my setting powder and just sharpen up this edge. Let it sit for just a minute and then dust it off. For blush, I'm going to use this one from NYX called Terra-cotta. I don't know if they still make this one or not. And I'm going to go in with my Sigma powder slash blush F10 brush. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with my Aurora, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. And I'm going to use this shade. This one's called Eclipse. It's really pretty. And I'm going to use my Sigma tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is tightline and line my waterline. I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion. Alright, I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics Smudger Liner Brush. It's got like a real tiny little blending side that I love for my lower lash line, and then it has just like a angled side. I'm going to go in with the darkest brown in the palette, or the darkest brown that I used for this look. This one here. Alright, I'm going to go in with the opposite end and this shade right here and just smoke that out. I'm going to use this little Glamour Dolls 10 brush, and I'm going to mix this shade and this shade and just lightly apply that to the around the edges. Alright, now I'm going to highlight the inner corner with this little brush. This is my little inner corner highlight brush. It's a Sephora. It was a limited edition holiday brush. You can use any brush you want. I just like it because it has a domed end. And I'm gonna mix these two shades, the first two shades in the palette. And that's gonna be my inner corner color. Also put it on my brow bone. Just right there. Now I'm gonna apply some mascara. Before I apply falsies, this is the Marc Jacobs Omega Lash mascara. This is the shade Blacquer. Alright, I'm going to apply my falsies off camera and I'll be right back to finish the look. Alright, I got my lashes on, so I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lash line, or on my lower lashes. And I'm going to finish off the look with NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick in the shade Club Hopper. Alright, that is pretty much the finished look. I'm going to complete it with some Urban Decay Deslick makeup setting spray. So I hope you guys enjoyed this halo eye how-to. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in my next video.